Let's play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, Malkavian Edition, brought to you on behalf of GameAnyone.com by FrozenFoxy.
That's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive, huh? Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out? What? You saying that's just me?
Nine swooped in, like death on demon's wings.
Yeah, not a moment too soon, huh? You said you guys let those Sabbat go, too. Nines must be getting soft. How could you pass up that guy?
Why does Nines keep saving this little fly?
Well, he was left sireless, too. I don't know, maybe that's it. Well, he's got a thing for the little guy.
How did the Sabbat find my shadow?
Someone must have put a word out. Now, here's an interesting little scenario. I'm just gonna run this by you to see what you think. What if the prince got the word out to the Sabbat that you were the one to blow up their warehouse?
Is that the terrible truth?
Hey, it's just a theory, man, but who else is gonna be watching you so closely? Knowing where you're going and all that.
Would the jester dance such a jig with the Sabbat?
I'm not saying he's working with the Sabbat. I know he ain't. But he sure as hell could have put the word out there on the street where the Sabbat would pick up on it. Just chew on that.
Oppressive, this news, but probable.
It's how the Camarilla works, kiddo, trust me. I've been dealing with these slimy shits for a few centuries now.
Such politics are dread and dirty.
Politics. The stuff that makes the rich get richer, keeps the powerful in power. Look at why you're out in Santa Monica in the first place. 'Cause Prince LaCroix said so.
You follow not the laws of the jester?
Kid, I never answered to no man in life. Now I sure as shit ain't taking orders from a vampire with a suit and a funny name. And when I die again, the devil's gonna have to cut me a deal if he wants my ass. Besides, I never trust anybody with an X in their name.
Why does the spider send this little fly to Santa Monica?
Because he never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
Why would the jester hate this little fly?
It's bullshit Camarilla law. You gotta get it approved before you sire anyone. Vampire population control, fascist crap. LaCroix wanted to look like the strong leader upholding the law.
So why has the spider not killed this little fly?
Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Ventura born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion.
I see. Have you public relation propensities?
Yeah, man, it's called kicking ass and crushing the skulls of any asshole who steps on my toes. That seems to work. People dig it.
I dig it. Why does the jester fear the shadow of Nines? Isn't he chief?
LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is her boss. That's rich.
Do you count yourself among the Camarilla?
Free living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label anarchs. What the hell that means? Anarchs. Does got a nice kick to it though, huh?
Yeah, indeed. I seek the knowledge of these anarchs, children of entropy.
That's us, so I'm told. What do you want to know?
How long have they raged against the machine?
Yeah, I could tell you about the history of the movement, about our struggle. What's any of that shit mean anyway? Do we want to sit through history class here?
Power is knowing the past.
I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. Seen more and done more than most vampires ever will. I don't know that our situation's ever gonna be easy, but something's gonna decide what we're fighting for.
How to win such a Gordian game?
Fight harder than the other son of a bitch. Every time I yank a jawbone from a skull and ram it in an eye socket, I know I'm building a better future.
Sounds like a good way to build a better future. How about Nines? Does he share your grisly visions?
You bet, kid.
Is Nine the chief of the Anarch tribe?
As much as anyone is. Nines is a stand-up guy. Takes the politics a little too seriously, though. Came up during the Great Depression, so his brain's wired to that shit.
And the rest of the wolves that run with Nines?
Yeah, I'm not sure the story on most of them. Nine's crew.
What blood runs in your veins?
Bruja. Most everyone here has Bruja blood.
May I mine your grain matter?
Moving right along.
No, nothing. Share with me something else.
What's on your mind?
Actually, I don't have any more questions. No, actually, instead, tell me of the hapless humans.
What about them?
Do you concern yourself with kind?
What do I think of humans? I don't, really. When you were alive, did you think about cows? You know, if one got killed, I bet you didn't cry, but, you know, you're not out there slaughtering them for sport either.
They blow in the wind of a kindred tempest.
Ah, man, we got our own problems. Let the kin sink or swim.
My shadow darkens other domains. Farewell, Jack. Playing Call of Duty pinball, eh? Shooting anyone with your balls?
So that chased you in here, Cammy?
Damsel, are you a stubborn boat?
I'm Damsel. Someone talking shit about me over in that ivory tower? Who said it, huh? I'll kick their ass.
Kicking them in the head would be more effective.
Lunatic. I'd give you a piece of my mind, seeing as how you're just another do-boy for the Camarilla. Shit. No amount of good sense penetrates that white noise you mouths call a brain, does it?
The words of 7s and 8s I ignored, but to 9s I listened.
All right. Maybe you're not completely batshit.
I am completely batshit. What are you talking about? Black Death, smallpox, influenza, syphilis, chlamydia.
What? Weird you say that, yeah. You might say something is plaguing me. A plague bearer, as a matter of fact.
Plague bearer? This word is unfamiliar to me.
A plague bearer's a fool that doesn't care who they feed from. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. And if we get sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
Can't you just shoo the dirty carrier pigeon away?
Seen Old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. So if someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearers gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
You've got nice white eyes. Oh, what was I saying again? My neck owes a debt to the Anarchs. What shall I do?
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him.
I will touch this ghoul in his mind's secret places.
Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pot. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
I will spread my mind around the city of angels. See you, damsel. Hey, Nines.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
More!
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans, and looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. What it works out to is this. Only a few people at the top have any real power.
Aren't we all just one big happy family named Camarilla?
Them's fighting words, newbie.
Ooh.
But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you.
Sorry.
See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be. Which is, of course, the biggest load of horseshit a man ever heard.